Ding that little bell thingy so you can get all of the notifications.
Hi everyone. I don't even know what I am anymore. I may be already dead. Maybe this is hell, or maybe this is heaven. I don't know. I don't know what anything is anymore. It's your boy Anime calling you from a parallel universe where the new Warriors decided, oh nah, y'all thought we was done. Oh no. See, cringe is actually cringe. I figured it out. Cringe is an organism, okay? And like any good organism, when it sees that the environment it's currently living in isn't suitable for its survival anymore, it adapts itself, okay? So it is adapted. The new Warriors has adapted. That level of cringe has now evolved. And I could present to you the Transistors. I'm not making this up. This is not a parody. I am not a Poe. This is real. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached maximum over cringe. I need everyone to reach under their seats and find a pamphlet that will instruct you on how to get through this trying time. Because I say this all the time. I don't know what to do with this. I have no idea what to do with this. Apparently this came out during Pride Month and I missed it. I feel like we all missed this. I just watched part of a Michael Bancroft video talking about this and I felt like I had about 3 strokes because I didn't even know this existed. I listened to him describe some of this shit and I felt like my brain melted. I don't know. Okay. So this happened, apparently. Or is happening, maybe. It was part of the event called LGBT. I just can't with any of this. So apparently the leader is a dude named D-Man, which, do with that what you will. It's a gay guy named D-Man. He's actually a pre-existing character. But I just find it hilarious that there's a gay dude named D-Man. I mean, the jokes write themselves, right? But I don't know, whatever. I mean, but just look at this picture first of all. Look at this fucking picture. What is happening? I hate to be one of those people, because I ain't but 33 years old, but remember the days when teams were cool? Remember the days when team groups would like fill you? Team groups, good one, Anime. Remember when team books would fill you with hype and excitement? Whether it was the X-Men or the Avengers, or you would turn on the TVs, the televisions, and you would watch some Justice League or some Teen Titans on Cartoon Network or anything really, and it would just fill you with such excitement. You would have X-Men would come on and you would see Wolverine and Snicked and the claws come out and Cyclops is optic blasting Sentinels left and right and Rogue is flying around beating the shit out of people and being all sexy Southern Belle, sassy and awesome, and Storm flies in with her beautiful dark-skinned regalness and like electrifies everything and freezes your ass while she's talking like she's reciting Shakespeare. Like, that's the shit we used to get back in the day, right? We would get Starfire and Cyborg and all those cool people. Now we got this. This is it. This is it. This is the future. This is the current, present, and the future of team books and just superheroes in general. Honestly, I feel like looking at this, I feel like it could be a modern X-Men team because it looked just like the X-Men teams that they have them do now. I mean, when they're not going to Krakoa and having whole arcs that are centered around them having a giant party/fashion show. I don't know what they're doing. But when they're not doing that, they're having like the low rent, discount, great value versions off doing some other dumb shit. But I don't know. Whatever. It don't matter. None of this matters because I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. We got somebody out here who is like somebody's in a bathrobe and got like uppercutted off of a roof and they're falling down. We got this person over here who has the Geordie LaForge glasses and is doing something. I don't know if that's supposed to be like ice mixed with like webbing or I don't know. It could be cobwebs. I don't know. None of this matters. This person over here is just in pain, and their whole face pretty much represents everything I feel right now. That and then this. And I also want to be clear here. This is not to say that we shouldn't have trans characters or we shouldn't have trans superheroes. I'm all for that. I just don't want it to be cringe. I just don't want it to be terrible. And having a whole team full of nothing but trans characters and then calling them the Transistors, spoiler alert, y'all, that's not how you do it. You know, the whole point of being trans is to be perceived as the gender that you are internally, or that you have from the gender dysphorias. I said it like I'm old. You got the gender dysphorias? I think I know a lady that had that, and her husband had the colon cancer. But, like, it's not the whole point of all the movements for trans people and non-binary people, at least from a sincere standpoint. Is the point of this not just so that you can just be a person and just be perceived as regular, or as regular as possible, or valid, even if you're not quote unquote normal, meaning like fitting into the regular way things go? It's still like, yeah, okay, this person over here, this is how they live their life, and it's cool, and they're completely free to do that, and they are still deserving of respect and dignity like everybody else. So when I see stuff like this, I cringe. I cringe inside out. I become a cringe black hole when I see this. I'm just a dude, right? Like, I'm just a regular ass straight dude. I have always just been exactly what I am and what I look like, okay? But I know this feeling because as a black person, when I look up and I see stuff like, I remember that book Black Panther and the Crew, where they had like a good chunk of like the big named black heroes in Marvel be on the same team. And I think Ta-Nehisi Coates wrote it, and it ended up just being about like gentrification or some shit. I'm just like, why do you take some of the coolest characters, some of the most epic characters, not just even of black history, but of fictional history? But I remember reading some of it, and I just wanted to nosedive out of a plane sans parachute, because it was just trash, just absolute fucking trash. Like, you can have characters who are of different groups and stuff, like minority groups, and not have the whole thing about them be marginalized. But no, that's what we have to do because it's Pride, and it came out during Pride Month, so we have to have characters that are just that. So now we get 6 new trans heroes, including the already legendary mutants Escapade and Morgan Red. Yes, they're so legendary that no one knows who the hell these characters are except for the YouTubers who made that sweet, delicious ad revenue and gave us some good content to watch and laugh at. That's who knows these characters, because I had no idea who these people were before knowing about this. But yeah, so we got this, and okay. So the short story LGBT'd from Marvel Voices, Pride 2022 #1, written by Grace Fraud. I'm pretty sure that's not how I may be mispronouncing this name, but it just feels so right to just call this person Grace Fraud. And art by Scott Henderson, Lee Townsend, and Brittany Peer. Features a semi-retired Dennis Dunphy, the former hero known as Demolition Man. Oh, okay, so that's what the D stands for. Leading a superpowered trans support group called Super Trans. Trans people in the audience, is this what y'all want? I don't want to speak for no one, but I can't imagine people actually wanting this. Out of the Matt Baker House, an LGBTQ plus youth center. The Matt Baker House is a wonderful homage to the gay comic artist Matt Baker, credited as being the first known African American to become a successful comic creator, who passed away 2 long decades. Passed away TOO. Well, it is a Screen Rant article. I don't know why I'm expecting grammar. LGBT'd quickly introduces the reader to 4 truly brilliant new trans and non-binary characters. Nora, aka Pity Girl. I can't even call this a mask off moment, because if you naming your character Pity Girl, the mask was never on. Every time I think we've reached peak faux diversity, we just get more of it. And they have to outdo themselves every time. Who is able to hypnotize people by reading them sad stories? Like, I'd rather have powers from internet gas than that. What the fuck? So I just go to Wattpad and read the most recently uploaded fanfic, and then that puts people under my spell? Like, what the shit is that? Then we get Reed, aka Aphelion, pronouns they them. a non-binary superhero who can freeze things with the empty universe stores in their chest. I don't even know how the fuck do I even say this sentence? The empty universe stores. Is there like Walmarts of nothing but black holes inside this person? That actually sounds kind of like a dope superpower. That's actually kind of broken if that's what's happening. Like there's so much nothingness inside this person that they can sell it in stores that are stored inside of them. I know this is supposed to say stored, but fuck it because it's Screen Rant. Then we got Rex Ridley, aka Good Arson, a dude, but it's in parentheses. If the whole point of your book is to highlight stuff like gender identity and trans and non-binary people, and then you say shit like, oh, they're just a dude, what the fuck does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Does this mean that this person actually isn't trans or non-binary? But no, that doesn't make sense because that's the whole point of the team. So what? Anyway, they can light stuff on fire with a thought. So why not just say that they have pyrotechnic telepathy? Why not phrase it in literally any other way than this? Anyway, then we gotta stop. Then we gotta end with Soft, aka Face Shopper, she/her pronouns, who can shape shift into anyone who she thinks is cool. And this is wait a minute. This is a tribute to the eternally cool trans pop star Sophie, who sadly passed away in 2021. So you have the nerve, the gall, the unmitigated balls to give a character this shitty name and these shitty powers, which are still very meta, because holy shit, this is the biggest mask-off moment of life. But you have the nerve to dedicate this to a real person who died? Y'all better hope there's not an afterlife or ghost or some shit, because if I was this person and I found out somebody dedicated a whack-ass character like this to me, I would haunt them until their grandchildren was 100 years old, okay? I would never leave their family alone. Y'all would never hear the end of it. Seriously, what? But we got more art, so we gotta look at it, because, so this is D-Man, obviously. I don't know what he's doing to Spider-Man. I don't know if he consented to that. Can you please? Why does his outfit look like Great Value Daredevil? Like the old school Daredevil who had the yellow and red costume and black, I think. It just looks weird. Nigga. I just read the bottom left panel. This shit say Transistors tolerate. Yo! Y'all are out of control. Oh, look, and then they did the thing. Tolerate? Did you just say tolerate? Hey, I thought this was a safe space. Have another stroke. I'm going under. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. I don't even know what the title of this video is, but it's. Thank y'all for watching. If I survive and come back, I'll be back. But I may not be back because I'm animating and help! Help!